Oi frickin' vey. I hope there's sound this time. Last night I recorded a video, the same video I'm going to record right now, and here's the reason why. It was 15 minutes long. It was a doozy this time. I actually taught how to play 100 songs on the Merlin, actually more than 100 songs, and no retakes, no cutting or editing needed, just bada bing, bada bang, get it on the internet. And of course, discovered that when I tried to edit it, that I got about, I don't know, 3 or 4 seconds of chipmunk sounds at the beginning of the video, you know, and then no sound all the way through the rest. It was perfect. So now, I'm not prepared. I don't have all my lyrics up and everything. That would help me to make this video, but I'm going to make it anyway, and I'm just going to hobble-jobble my way through it. Anyway, let's move on. Today I'm going to teach you how to play over 100 songs on the Merlin, and it's actually really not that hard. Before we go any further, what I'm going to teach today is a chord pattern. And it's a chord pattern that is used so much in modern and old music that I guarantee there's something for everybody using these particular 4 chords. There are so many, literally hundreds. You can go online and search for a list of the chords C, G, A minor, and F. That's it, those 4 chords. And in that order, C, G, A minor, F. Those 4 chords play a lot of stuff. And it's not even mixing it up, it's just in that order over and over and over again. And I know what some of you are saying, Ant, but you can't play C on the Merlin unless you put a half fret in on the 2nd string of the 2nd fret there. And I don't want to put a half fret in, or I don't know how to put a half fret in. I don't have a half fret to put in, etc. Well, this is where transposing comes in. Transposing, when using the Merlin, is your best friend. When I bought this Merlin, I was actually at the music store, and I was chatting with a ukulele player at the music store. And I asked him if he'd ever tried a Merlin, and he said he was familiar with it, but of course he'd never tried it because it was limited in what it could play. And I'm finding more and more. I have a little songbook I carry around with me when I'm toting the uke, filled with songs that I like to play, that I always kind of thought, oh man, most of these have C in them somewhere, or they're in the key of C, so I can't play these on the Merlin. But now that I've figured out transposing, all transposing is if you're supposed to play a C, G, A minor, F, like in this chord progression, you play a D, which is the next chord over, A, the next over from G, B minor, the next over from A minor, and A, right? Is that what it is? No, G, sorry. So you would play D, A, B minor, G. D, A, B minor, G. The same as C, G, A minor, F, D, A, B minor, G. Lo and behold, you can play all 4 of those chords on the Merlin. Now, I play my chords in a funky kind of way. I'm going to go through this quickly. If anybody wants more in-depth instruction on how to play these chords, in particular the way I finger them, because I tend to rely, sorry about that, I tend to rely on my middle finger a lot. I use that for my D. I slide it up here, put my pointer finger down. I use it for my A. The B minor is a weird one. I got to do a little jumpy poo anyway, right? And then when I do my G, the G is supposed to be a bar, right? Some people who have skinny little fingers instead of little sausages like I have can play it like this with all 3 fingers, 1 on each string, or 1 on the bottom 2 strings, right? However, the way I play it is I use my middle finger again, sorry everybody, and I put my middle finger on the bottom 2 strings of the bottom 2 strings of the 3rd fret, and then I use my pointer finger to bar the top 2 strings. usually. There we go. And the reason I play it that way instead of like this is that if I go from an A to a G, I'm having to physically move my hand a lot, and I suppose with practice that would become quite easy. But I got used to playing Ds on the ukulele like this because I simply couldn't get my 3 fingers together close enough to play a D on a ukulele neck. So I find that the playing a G like this or an E helps so much, because then when I want to play an A, I just lift my pointer finger off the middle string. A, E, A. I don't think you can see it like that. Then when I want a D, I come down here, then back to an A. So I can slide up and down the fretboard without having to take my finger off, which with these kind of oddly spaced frets helps me as a new player to be able to go back and forth and make the chord changes quickly. But anyway, let's look at the chords. Quickly, middle finger on the bottom 2 strings, 2nd fret. That's your D. Your A, you're going to slide your middle finger up to the 1st fret and then plant your pointer finger down on the top string of the 1st fret. That's your A. B minor, you're going to take your pointer finger, drop it down a string on the 1st fret so it's in the middle, and then jump your middle finger up to the 2nd fret and the top string. That's your B minor. And then you're going to jump your whole hand down here however you want to do it, and you're going to play a G by doing a bar on the 3rd fret. That's 100 songs right there. Now I don't remember all the words to these songs offhand, I'm getting old, but I'll give you a little example. Let's see, what should I do first? You done it. And you know that I felt it. I tried to be cool, but you're so hot that I melted. So I slipped right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back before the cool done run out. I'll be giving it my bestest, but nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. Again, I think it's my turn to win some and learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. This is my fate, I'm yours. Okay, so you got a little bit of Jason Mraz going on up in there. We can go a little old school, and we can go to a little Police from the 80s. Well, someone told me yesterday that when you throw your love away, you act as if you just don't care. You look as if you're going somewhere. Nowhere. Anyway, so lonely, so lonely. Same chord pattern all the way through. So what else do we got here? If any of you know who Lenka is, Lenka's a cute little singer. She has a little cutie girly voice. Doesn't work well visually for me, but I actually don't mind playing it. I'm just a little bit caught in the middle. I don't know all of the words to this song, but that's okay. I'll try it anyway, 'cause I know how it's supposed to sound. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's called The Show by Lenka. It's a cute little song, but I don't play it that often, so I don't really remember all the words. But again, same chord pattern, it works. Want to do a little reggae, go back to your Bob Marley-esque roots. You can do a little No Woman, No Cry. No, that's the wrong song. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No, there's a little change there, sorry. But the chord, the verse is said, I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trench Town. Oh, buds of the hypocrites, 'cause they would mingle with the good people we meet. Right? So you can go on with that. The only change in that one is during the chorus when he's going, no woman, no cry. The next time you go, no woman, no cry. So you just go D and G. Then to your A, right? So it's a little bit of a change, but it's the same chords. You just change it for that one bit in the chorus. What else can we play? We can play, sorry, Bono, I don't remember the words. It's like this. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away, with or without you, with or without you, I can't live with or without you. Right? You can do Bryan Adams rock ballads with this. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff. There are literally hundreds of songs. I'm just looking at myself right now. I didn't bother to bring up all the... Yesterday's video was way better than this one. It was perfect. Oh well. Anyway, this one, it's the same idea. D, A, B minor, G, and you can play a crap ton of songs, literally. Once you got that down, it is a really easy chord pattern. So once you're like used to it, you won't need to look at the fretboard anymore. You won't need to think about the changes, and you'll just be able to worry about the rhythm of the particular song, because of course some songs will use a different rhythm, but it's the same pattern with your left hand, right? Or right hand if you're a lefty. Right? Now, once you get that all down, then you can start even going crazier, and you can start trying some hip-hop. Like, boy, oh boy, oh boy, I don't have the lyrics for this down, but you might recognize the it's not the chorus, it's just the, what do they call it? The hook. I don't know. You tell me. Hey, hey, hey. So if you know any Outkast, I mean, rock it out on this at a party, people are going to love you. Anyway, guys, that's it. 4 chords, hundreds of songs, folk, rock, country, hip-hop, all sorts of crap out there uses those same 4 chords. In the same order even. I'm not even talking about mixing them up. C, A minor, C, G, A minor, F is one of the most common chord patterns out there, and you can play it on your Merlin. It is D, A, B minor, G. Have fun, guys. Rock it out.